Okay, now let's move on to the next chapter, method of beginning to paint mountains.
Yeah.
Can you read the introduction?
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to read it now?
Yes, please.
First, establish the outline called Lun Ko, wagon wheel rims. After this come the brushstrokes used in modeling, Sun. Painters today are inclined to start here and there on the picture and in building up a mountain add a little bit first in one place and then in another. This is the wrong way to begin. The ancients worked on large scrolls and divided the space into 3 or 4 main parts. This is how they managed to accomplish what they did. Although their pictures contained many details, and often several kinds of brushstrokes, the important fact was their knowledge of the structure and integration of the whole composition. You want me to continue?
You can stop here.
Okay.
This paragraph talks about the long contour lines, which starts first. Always divide the painting into 3 or 4 major sections using long contours, and they come in sequence, either from bottom up or from top down. The outline in Chinese is 轮廓 or the wheel of wagon. It means the fundamental structure of the painting. To compose a painting, we need to paint the major contour first. They follow a structural tendency or integration of composition, the structure and the integration of the composition. They come in order, from bottom up or from top down, following the structure of 势 or movement, the direction of movement. By a contemporary landscape master Liu Zhibai. Have you heard of him?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is his teaching book. He is a master in pouring ink style, but when he teaches his students the classic style, like the master's garden manual of painting. Here is the same principle as we just discussed to paint the dragon wheel rims. He starts from the left corner first,
Yes.
and then after he draws those contours, adding the details or the brush strokes inside. He numbered them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, all from bottom left to upper right in a sequence, and every line is drawn in one single stroke.
Those are the strokes of the wagon wheel.
After that, using
those are the strokes of the wagon wheel.
Yes, indeed.
Left to right and bottom up. Okay.
Okay, now let's do it from bottom up. You can start from the first heel in the middle and then develop from there. Lower left, single long stroke. Just pull the brush up and then make a curve, turn to the right, down. Don't have to be exactly the same as the sample painting on this page. It's the concept of this structural tendency. The second line, start again from the left going up above the first one. Not exactly parallel, but more or less following the structural tendency defined by the first one.
I'm following.
Following. Great. Now let's think about the third one, following the previous two along the dragon vein. A little bit to the left side. Intersect with the second one. The fourth one on the right side is a little smoother slope on the right side. Are you following me? Great. Now we're doing the peak. Going all the way up on top and cutting to the fourth one. Those 5 lines define the entire mountain.
Mhm.
After this, we'll add some details. Sorry, this is an accident. I'll just fix that by turning into a small hill under the foot of this mountain.
Let me show your mine, Henry, to see if I got the
Mine, Henry, to
idea.
see if I got the idea.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, you got the idea of the dragon man, and it serves like the neck or the collar of a cloth. You can lift from that point, and the branches or the veins of the dragon will follow. Just like a piece of fabric, you hold the peak, and all the small hills or the wrinkles will follow. That's the idea. Now let's talk about the 3 faces or 3 dimensions of a cube. Remember this? In Chinese painting, we use the concept of a Y or a 3 faces division of a rock divided by a Y in the middle. And this is the side dimension.
Yeah.
So here we try to identify the Y's. Here's one Y. You can find this small one there. In ancient pictograph, the mountain character looks like this with the 3 peaks above the ground. And another character hill or hills is similar with 2 small mountains above the horizon. And this Y-shaped division line is the pattern found in mountain formations and it could also appear along a slope like this, the side view Y. This division lines make the flat space pop to create 3 dimensions and depths with proper shading.
Okay. Okay.
Remember this and apply it. This character hill, this character mountain. These 2 characters are similar to what appears in the painting, in the landscape painting. You'll find them in all classical landscape formations in the painting, classical paintings. If you want to divide a space, you can apply them. You can build on top of each other. Another key concept in Chinese brush painting, landscape painting, is shi. It's hard to translate. Let me see what it says. Translated as the structure and integration of whole composition. Shi, yes. The best translation I've read.
Is it modeling? Does it mean modeling, Henry?
No, modeling is about shading or texture strokes. This character is shi, which is different. Shi means kind of structural tendency of composition, or gesture, movement of formation, direction of the formation, or gesture lines. It's not necessarily visible. It's a tendency.
It's structural integrity, maybe.
Yeah, it
Tendency.
it bring up the what's coming next. It predict kind of dictate the what's coming up. Usually, the first one determines the structural tendency of the second. The second determines the third, so on and so forth.
Yes. That's like figure drawing in the West. You work for a structural tendency first, and then you add the detail. But it's really to find the structure of the picture. Without it, you lose everything.
Yes, let's move on to the next paragraph.
Yuan painters declared that 3 masters closest to their hearts were the 2 Mis and Cao Ko Kang. The ancients spoke of the principle Yu Pi Yu Mo, to have brush, to have ink. People do not know much about the 2 terms brush and ink, but how can there be painting without brush and ink? When there is an outline but no brush strokes in modeling, that is Wu Pi, not having brush. when there is knowledge of brush strokes for modeling, but no indication of light and dark tones or of volume and depth, that is Wu Mo, not having ink. The tones indicating volume and depth are not to be found only in brush strokes for modeling. They should be present in the sketching of the outline. And I think that's the structural tendency, really.
Brush and ink is everything in Chinese brush painting. A connoisseur or a critic can tell the quality of a painting from the line quality, the ink values, just the corner of the painting. They don't have to look.
Yes.
They don't have to look
Yeah,
at the
more
whole composition.
concrete.
You're right. The structural tendency is abstract or ontological, and the brush and ink is more physical and concrete.
The brush and ink.
Yes, please continue.
Let's see. Here, the tones indicating volume and depth are not to be found only in the brush strokes for modeling. They should be present in the sketching in of the outline. As the building a house, the beams must be in place before putting up the rafters. And when the beams are in place, even a skillful Kang Shu cannot change the basic structure by the way he puts in the rafters. And that's the idea of brush and ink, I think. This is an example of a method called Chang Kai, encompassing the mountain range, in which the outline envelops all the peaks in one composite and crowning peak. Adding the strokes, the mole, veins and arteries, connects and balances the peaks to the left and right. Whether one draws 1,000 or 10,000 more peaks, all are based on this method.
Description here says the top contour serves as an umbrella or envelope that covers the bottom ones and combine or under into a mountain. And no matter how many layers of mountain, it all
And
derives.
is that the structural tendency?
Yes, the structural tendency it can develop into a full range of mountains.
Or maybe the analog creates the structural tendency.
Structural tendency you'll see on the next page here.
One is horizontal and one is vertical.
You're absolutely right. Now let's try to draw it in minimum lines of contour outline.
Okay.
Let's do this small one first. So from left corner, first line, second line. Now let's do the steep one, the little peak on the right. 1, 2,
哦
in just four in four minimum contour lines, you draw the structural
So you're
tendency.
establishing the structural tendency with two different peaks. That's it. The rest is in between and all.
Absolutely. Next, let's add some Y-shaped division lines inside each block, like so.
Yeah. Yes, I'm doing it right now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Right. It's all based on idea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're not recording what you're seeing. You've got a concept going.
Yes, very well done. After you draw this like a spine, you want to extend that into the down slope, not just the spine. Just extend those slope lines in one long stroke, like so, parallel to the contour.
Is this a little better? Extend and follow the contour. Is this a little better?
Yes.
Extend and follow the contour.
Yes.
I'll carve out some time this month and work on it. Interesting. Yeah, right. Well, thank you again. I'll see you next month, and I'll see you Thursday in class.
To learn more about this, you can download this as an ebook from Blue Heron Arts website.
Okay.
The name
I'll look at for it today.
The name of the author, the artist is Liu, Liu.
Liu.
Zhibai.
Okay. Bye. All righty. Same principle. Okay. Okay, Henry, thank you. See you Thursday. Yeah. For class. Okay, bye-bye.